Welcome back to Dreamy Digital, your go-to source for the latest in digital marketing, AI automation, and innovative marketing solutions. If you're passionate about transforming your marketing strategy and embracing the future of digital innovation, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into an essential topic that can make or break your campaigns. Campaign objectives. Did you know that 70% of marketing campaigns fail due to unclear objectives? Imagine pouring your time, energy, and budget into a campaign that doesn't hit the mark. It's frustrating, isn't it? But don't worry. Today, we'll unravel the mystery of choosing the right campaign objectives, ensuring you have a clear path to success. Let's start with a story. Picture this: a small startup called TechNest, brimming with innovative ideas but struggling to find its footing in a competitive market. Their first campaign aimed to boost brand awareness, but without specific objectives, they ended up reaching the wrong audience. The campaign flopped, leaving them confused and disheartened. This is a classic example of why setting the right objectives is crucial. So, what are campaign objectives? Simply put, they are the guiding stars for your marketing efforts. They provide direction, focus your strategies, and help you measure success. Whether you want to increase brand awareness, drive conversions, or engage your audience, clear objectives are essential. Now let's break down the types of campaign objectives you can choose from. Understanding these will help you select the right approach for your campaigns. Awareness objectives. These focus on increasing visibility. If you're launching a new product or entering a new market, this is your go-to. Consideration objectives. These objectives are all about encouraging potential customers to learn more about your offerings. Think about how to engage users who are evaluating their options. Conversion objectives. If your aim is to drive sales or specific actions, this is where you want to focus. It's all about nudging prospects down the sales funnel. Engagement objectives. Building relationships and fostering interactions with your audience fall under this category. This could mean increasing social media interactions, encouraging feedback, or generating shares and comments. Now that we've defined the objectives, why are they so important? For starters, they align your marketing efforts with your overall business goals. Imagine crafting a campaign without a clear destination. It's like setting off on a road trip without a map. You might get somewhere, but it probably won't be where you intended. Another key aspect of campaign objectives is measurement. How do you know if your campaign was successful? Clear objectives provide the metrics you need to evaluate performance. This is crucial in a world driven by data. So how do you choose the right campaign objective? Here are a few strategies to consider. Assess your business needs. What are your current priorities? Are you trying to increase revenue, expand your market reach, or boost customer loyalty? Identifying your primary focus will guide your decision-making process. Analyze your target audience. Who are you trying to reach? Understanding their preferences, behaviors, and needs can help shape your objectives. Utilize tools like surveys, social media insights, and website analytics to gather data about your audience. Consider available resources. Do you have the budget and tools necessary to achieve these objectives? Be realistic about what you can accomplish within your constraints. Let's talk about common mistakes that marketers often make when setting campaign objectives. Many marketers fall into the trap of being too vague or broad with their objectives. It's like saying, "I want to get fit," without a specific plan. Instead, aim for objectives that are clear, specific, and measurable. One effective way to set objectives is to use the SMART criteria. Specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, "I want to increase sales," say, "I want to increase online sales by 20% in the next 3 months." Measurable. Ensure you can track progress. What metrics will you use to determine success? Achievable. Set realistic goals based on available resources. Ensure your team has the capabilities and tools to meet the objectives. Relevant. Align your objectives with your broader business goals. How does achieving this objective help your overall strategy? Time-bound. Set a deadline for achieving your objectives. This helps create urgency and keeps your team accountable. Now that we understand the importance of campaign objectives, how do we measure success? Key performance indicators, or KPIs, will be your best friend here. Depending on your objectives, These might include metrics like engagement rates, conversion rates, or even return on investment. For instance, if your objective is to increase brand awareness, you might track metrics such as impressions and reach on social media. On the other hand, if you're focused on conversions, metrics like click-through rates and sales figures become more relevant. There are many tools out there to help track these KPIs. Google Analytics, HubSpot, and Social Media Insights are great starting points. Make sure you leverage these tools to analyze your performance and adjust your strategy as needed. Let me share a case study to illustrate these concepts. Consider the campaign run by XYZ Corp., a mid-sized tech firm. They launched a new software solution and aimed to increase awareness among small businesses. Initially, they set vague objectives, but after revisiting their strategy and implementing SMART criteria, they set specific objectives. To generate 500 qualified leads in 3 months through targeted Facebook ads. By clearly defining their objectives, they could measure progress and adapt their strategy as needed, leading to a successful launch with high engagement rates and a substantial increase in sales. Creating a flowchart of your objectives can also be incredibly beneficial. Visualizing your objectives and their relationships helps ensure everyone on your team is aligned and aware of the overall strategy. This visual representation can also help you identify any gaps in your planning and where you might need to adjust your focus. Let's also discuss some common pitfalls when setting campaign objectives and how you can avoid them. One major mistake is not involving your team in the objective setting process. Collaborative goal setting encourages buy-in and ensures that everyone understands the campaign's direction. Another pitfall is failing to revisit and revise your objectives regularly. The digital marketing landscape is dynamic. Your objectives should evolve based on performance data and market changes. Take Nike, for example. They often launch campaigns centered around engagement objectives, encouraging user-generated content with hashtags. By doing so, they not only promote their products but also foster community involvement. Their objective isn't just to sell shoes, it's about creating a lifestyle and encouraging participation in sports. This strategic approach has solidified their brand loyalty and kept them at the forefront of the market. To sum up, the right campaign objectives are vital for the success of your marketing strategies. They guide your efforts, help measure success, and align with your business goals. Remember to assess your business needs, analyze your audience, and avoid common pitfalls. Use the SMART criteria to set clear, measurable objectives and always be willing to adapt based on data. Thanks for watching Dreamy Digital. Remember, the right campaign objectives can set you on a path to success. We can't wait to see you thrive in your digital marketing endeavors. See you in the next video.